actually, in that whole round. So we'll have a full buy this time around.
Yeah, because last round, Hastings was just still pistols because they can afford the rifles, but now they do have them, and Scottsbluff still has their guns from last round. This round is favoring Hastings, but we'll see what Scottsbluff can do.
With 2 hits onto the B site, looks like they are throwing maybe a few more resources that direction. It's going to be the long peek here with this Vandal, which would be really nice. See if he can get anybody through these smokes, but not to be so. However, quickly on this backside here, finds Taco Boy. Takes him out to dinner. Is going to get blinded here, so now it is a push onto the A site. It was B for the previous rounds, now we're going A. Nice crossfire. He only finds one, though, and he has to teleport away. Does get another one. Nicely done. The spike is being planted. There is, oh, the reload. Metro Poopin has an opportunity, does get the kill. We'll get traded back on that. They know he's back in this corner. There they go. Nice doggo. Getting MJ. And now with the defuse, he'll take half and give the other half to Toaster. So a nice first round there for Hastings to bring it to 1-2. And again, as you were saying with the rifles, that was their full buy round, so they had the gun advantage. Took care of business.
Yeah, it looks like just from these past couple of rounds, Scottsbluff is playing, or not Scottsbluff. Yeah, it is Scottsbluff.
It is
they're
Scottsbluff.
playing really aggressive, and
oh yeah,
it's definitely working. They're getting on site, but I think Hastings is kind of trying to adapt to that here.
I agree. It was a good call to try to go through mid on that last one. Take away that long, when the other team has rifles, take away that long fight advantage that they have just off rip with having the better guns. It did succeed for them as far as moving through, but then after that, it just came down to some really good crossfire plays by Hastings to have that. Now it looks like it's a bit more of a spread out approach here from, ooh, nicely done. Spread out approach from Scottsbluff. The first blood for this round is going to go over to Hastings, and they are going to move it very quickly here. Oh, nice doggo finds Inquisitor James. That's 2 down now for Scottsbluff, as it does look as if Hastings has been faked out a little bit. A site is completely open for Scottsbluff right now. Sitting here with the operator is Taco Boy. Oh, that was a sick shot.
They have complete A site, but Taco Boy still has the bomb.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah. He has to reroute to get with the rest of his team, and that is Metro Poopin. Finds a nice little sneak through the waterfall area there, and now we do have the plant going down. It is a 3v3 situation, so even though it was a little one-sided for Hastings there for a minute, oh, that operator shot just missing there. Blinded is Toaster. Can they get through? Metro Poopin trapped a little bit here, but maybe the rest of Hastings might be in some trouble. Taco Boy does get taken out. MJ finds Toaster, but then Metro Poopin is taken down, so it is a 2v1 situation with a retake. They are both blinded and then both taken down by MJ in the clutch round there.
Great shots there from him after
oh my gosh,
both of them.
That blind was crazy to get that. Yeah, there we go. Now, hey, now we have audio. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Actually get to hear the operator instead of be like, wait, he's got an op. So, yeah, well done round there from Scottsbluff as they were able to kind of not lose control.
Yeah, it looks like Hastings is on a little of a save here.
Yeah, they're going to have to be after that. And now having to get away here quickly, but that is going to be the Neon Taco Boy. Neon is just always so quick to sight if you can get an opening. But Toaster finds Metro. Takes him down. Spike also falling, though, with Taco Boy. Short range shotgun here, but oh, gonna get caught.
One enemy remaining.
No way. No way he just runs through that.
I mean, that judge with Neon against that save round,
Target practice.
there's not much you
I'll
can
take
really
it.
do there.
No.
I'm
And I mean, they pressed sight really well. Got the who was it that was watching long there? I think it was Nice Doggo. Got Nice Doggo on the long, so it was like, yeah, hey, we found the guy long. That means the Neon just has free reign through. The Jet able to take high ground. Now, Metro did fall in that round, but nonetheless, still having that pressure and a nice 3K in the end by Taco Boy.
Yeah. There's a lot of alts on the board here, especially 4 from Hastings.
Oh, yeah.
Both teams have a full buy. We'll see if any of those get used.
Looks like it's just a bit of a crossfire round. Toaster's a little stuck here. Everybody's on site. He has the flank of all time. He finds 3
One enemy remains.
and
It's
a
4.
4th. Absolute insanity there. Nicely done. They know where Fried is. He's about to be more than fried. He might just be toast. Here comes Toaster. Oh, but he finds Toaster. No 5K.
Really great play from Toaster there, though. That corner,
Fantastic.
they didn't check it. Hide in that neon wall. Great
And
trigger discipline. All of it.
You're right. I was sitting there going like, man, he's kind of trapped here in this corner. But first off, yeah, they didn't check the corner at all. Great trigger discipline to wait until Spike being planted and then 1-2 target.
Yeah, just one tap, spray transfer.
It's
Really
beautiful.
good, yeah.
Very nicely done. So we'll see how this round goes. It looks like it is just going to be a bit of a push here. I didn't check to see. It is a full
I'm
buy.
out of here.
James with the Odin.
Shortcut. Shocking.
Probably going to try and check this corner here, but that's going to be dangerous. Taco Boy still finds Spike even through the blind. Metro Poopin finds Toaster. And that was a bit of an insane slide through there. Let's go over to what Mastrix is doing against Fried here. Both see each other's shoulders. No damage taken or given. That is going to be, though, him getting out. Fried does find Quigley.
One enemy
And that's going to be Inquisitor just spraying and praying.
Flawless round from Scottsbluff.
That is huge.
These guns were
Huge on this
okay,
5-2,
but I
and
will
that
also
was a
bring my
full
own.
spend
No
round
offense.
out of Hastings. They are not going to be able to full buy this round.
Yeah, Hastings' economy is kind of in shambles. Opted to take a timeout here.
Yeah, this timeout makes sense.
They still do have 4 alts on the board.
They do, yeah. Trying to get those spread out a little bit better. And I would say that that last round was kind of just the unfortunate Judge versus Vandal situation,
Yeah, I
or
mean-
Phantom situation that
I don't know if Neon should have gotten that kill there.
I
He
don't
was
think so.
blinded. It was interesting.
through the blind and everything. Yeah, no, there's no reason she should have got that kill, but
Yeah.
who are we to judge, eh? Sorry, bad pun. All right. Now that that's out of the way, I am a father of 3, by the way, so it's perfect. I can say the bad, cringe dad jokes.
Yeah, but we'll see here with Hastings what they decide to do. I'm curious if they try to more stack a site, especially with being on a lesser economy here.
I was just thinking that. Yeah, you essentially you think about stacking a
That's a
site,
good spot.
leaving a little bit of information. They have 4 towards the B site with 1 on A, kind of a, you would hope, an information gatherer here, which it is with,
Where are you?
yeah, is going to find out, hey, there's a couple people
That
over
I
here
got
towards
shot
A.
and then just yells to his team, they're here, they're here. See him running across from spawn.
Yeah. So, yeah, rest of the team for Hastings is going to be reacting to this. Inquisitor James is planting.
Spike planted.
It is going to be the Neon ult coming through. Inquisitor James finds Mastrix with spray and pray. Quigley finding MJ, though, is turn traded. That's a nice kill there. Taco Boy finds 1. Spike taken out now. Or, sorry, Spike taking him out. Now, Spike is planted. Inquisitor James very low on the back of sight there. Metro Poopin looking for this angle. Just kind of holding right here.
Do have Raze ult here. Wondering if they opt to use it.
Would be a huge call if they can do it. There is the spray. They find the diffuser. Nice doggo. Getting one in return. Faking the spike plant and just trying to get out of town. Ooh, everybody getting out of town.
That's a really good post plant from Scottsbluff there with that Odin and just spraying through that smoke.
Yeah.
Getting him out. Yeah.
Well, and you called it. I wish they would have done it, but the Raze ult would have been perfect. You know, the bot found out, hey, there is somebody back there. Why not just throw the Raze ult and try to clear it out? Metro Poopin was on their last leg. No, sorry. It wasn't Metro. Who was on their last leg? Inquisitor.
James?
Inquisitor was on their last leg. Would have just died to the splash damage. But instead, they opted to kind of just play it out. Seeing an ult used there would have really, I think, turned that round around.
Yeah, that's the thing with ults. That's why they're ultimate abilities. They can change everything.
Speaking of ultimate abilities, we got one coming through here. Inquisitor James taken down. Oh, not going to get it there, but nicely done from Spike to get the kill back. That is 2 down. Quigley going down. Now it's a 3v3 situation. We are going to see ultimate coming through from Toaster.
Spike is down outside of that smoke.
Ooh, nice. So Hastings right now sees Spike, able to hold this down, but Fried Fiend takes down
One enemy
Asterix.
remaining.
Toaster is toasted, and Spike, gets a kill, gets a second one,
Spike down A.
and Spike is down on site there. Gonna have to watch this angle. Finds MJ, He's got to watch the edge of that Spike. Oh, he's gonna miss the fact that MJ now has the Spike. MJ can
30 seconds left.
move the other way. 30 seconds left. MJ knows, hey, I don't want to do anything with the A site. Let's go to B. Is going to get discovered here.
Opting to go back to A, potentially?
I mean, that would be smart. However, Spike should hear this, right?
10 seconds left.
Spike hears him. He's running. Spike is walking.
Planting in the open.
Crazy. Absolute insanity on that clutch.
Great clutch from him, wow.
That's a 4K from Spike, by the way.
I thought he was going to be cooked. Like,
Yeah.
jeez.
So he gets the 4K. I mean, he had to get the 3K to make it the 1v1. But then he has Spike advantage, gets the information about the rotation to B, which should have been fairly obvious, I guess, also.
Yeah.
But then, opting to not run through the back of his own site, but to go through mid-connector and hear him running through Link.
You want to play? Let's play.
Maybe I'm looking way too much into it, but that's a good play.
Yeah, I really am surprised that he decided to plant in the open like that, though. It kind of...
We are going to take this site here. Mastrix finds Taco Boy. No more of that. No more running into the back of B site for the Neon. Gets denied.
With that Neon dead, a lot of their momentum's just going to go away.
They still have the Jet to get on site, but you're right. Without the Neon really causing a distraction, Jet is a little bit more than just a confusing object. Now, slowing it down is Scottsbluff. They have to slow it down at this point. You know, you've lost your lead person. You do have an ult being used by Fried, who's trying to find anything he can.
Here.
He knows about Mastrix there. Shoots, but doesn't get it. They know there's one up top. They do get off site here. Mastrix finds 3. Spike
down,
taking
B.
down the 4th one there. He's on back of site here. Reloading. Metro Poopin gets caught on the bot.
Expired.
Yeah,
Nicely done for Hastings.
I mean, Hastings played that defense really good. I think once they get that Neon out, Scottsbluff just really slows down that push, and it's harder for them to get on site.
You know, that's the thing is the Neon getting into the back there. If they know how to deal with that, right? Like if Mastrix or whoever is playing this back of B site knows how to handle the Neon, then that takes away, you know, all of the gained advantage that, you know, they had with the Neon. The Jet's not able to then get, you know, some height on site and take over.
Yeah, and I mean, they just walked out of that Omen smoke, and Mastrix got 2. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like that.
Yeah, the Omen smoke definitely keeping all of site still on a heavy lockdown. So as soon as they walk out of it, it's like they pulled the trigger at just the wrong time, too. Should be hearing this rotation. Let's see what Mastrix can do here. He has got just a head tap right off rip there. Nicely done. Still looking on the back of site. They are on site here. Throwing the blind. Gets one in the blind, but isn't able to find anybody. Taco Boy finds a kill on the other side. And oh my gosh, Fried is able to get him. Toaster, however, getting a nice kill in return. Dizzy doesn't find anything, so they're still a little bit blind as to where Inquisitor James is at. Probably thinking he's got to be on the back of site, but
Wingman's on defuse.
they know about one on back site. They know about the ones up front. Toaster finds 3.
My turn. Right
That
there.
is going to be the ultimate for Clove.
Player
Oh,
standing.
does get taken down, so that means that Clove is fully alive now. Taco Boy finds the last kill on the spike.
That Clove ult was really good. Just,
Last round before the switch.
That post plant, same thing where they saw that there was only one guy on B, and then they hit that site. Just, those are the things.
Yeah, caused enough noise at A. I mean, they threw down a lot of stuff at A, and it kind of was a, yeah, hey, we're going to fake A and then run around the other side. And yeah, absolutely caught Hastings a man down. Now, I mean, credit to Mastrix for getting that first kill. But then after that, just the follow-up from Hastings was not there, so.
Yeah, last round of the half. After this, they will switch sides.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, full spend, no holds barred here. Metro Cooper finds two. Oh, that was gross. Okay. Taco Boy finding Mastrix. And Quigley does get a kill back for Hastings, but 4v2 situation here as they are looking for it. There's
Last
the
player
blind
standing.
double swing. Inquisitor James finds 2. And we'll have a 8-4 half.
Good. I mean, really
Switching
good
sides.
round there. Just Metro pooping, dashing in, getting 2.
yeah.
It's just that momentum.
And that's what we've been kind of saying this whole time. It's been they have when you have both a Neon and a Jet, you have to have momentum. You know, you are essentially buying into the fact that you are going to get on site or get that map space as quickly as possible.
A gift.
And then from there, find the first frag, and then turn it into what the rest of the round is going to look like. So,
Yeah.
for Hastings, I mean, a couple initiators there for them.
I think
I think it's on. I think it's on the. Should be on the NSCSA
Spike
one.
down A.
No, it's on. Doane Sports there. All right, so 2 initial kills there that we kind of missed briefly. Spike is here and hanging out. Metro Poopin won't see him. There we go. Nice shot there. It's going to take a little bit more momentum here for Hastings on this offensive push. They're really going to have to find Inquisitor here.
Drop in a smoke.
Oh, nicely done.
it's down to an even 3v3.
3v3 with not a ton down, but oh my gosh, Spike on an absolute, he's got the Sheriff, so I mean, this does kind of make sense for him to be really doing well here. Nice doggo. Gonna get the
30
plant
seconds
down.
left.
Hastings with a really good position here. Lots of health in comparison. To the side. of Scottsbluff. Let's see how this goes. MJ and Taco Boy. The only
One
ones
enemy
alive
remaining.
here. Mastrix finds MJ. That's a 3v1 now. They know where Taco Boy is. Nicely done on the side of Hastings.
No charges.
Yeah, I mean, calling for that rotate after getting 2 taken out, it was just good plays in general, good aim, all of it.
Really good patience
yeah.
there from, and I mean, I think that Hastings will be a little bit more patient, not because they don't have any duelists, do they?
That
No.
raise.
The Rays, yeah.
Yeah.
So they have the one duelist as opposed to the other side having 2.
Which I think that Scottsbluff double duelist comp is definitely more attack focused.
Yes.
So with them being on the defense, it definitely changes stuff.
Ooh, nicely done here. They want to, yeah, this is exactly what Scottsbluff wants to do, right? Scottsbluff wants to try and take mid pressure, especially on a round where they're going to be down they're going to be down guns. They just kind of want this one to be
Stealing sight.
nice shots there. Mastrix gets the kill. On the back of sight is Fried. Spike is up here now in the heaven position. He's looking for Fried in the smoke. Smoke's gonna run out soon. Master is
remaining.
there. Spike gets the kill. They think they know where MJ is here.
It's gonna be a tough comeback. 7 HP in a classic.
7 HP in a dream, baby. Quickly sees it, quickly gets the kill. Team ace from Hastings.
This
Nicely done all
pleases
around.
me.
Yeah, 6-8. What's that,
6-8.
Scottsbluff timeout?
Yeah. Scottsbluff timeout, so Taco Boy taking the timeout for that team. And I mean, I would say they're not in any trouble. When you lose the first round, it's you have to take a risk on the second round, especially when you got that double duelist team like we were kind of talking about. So I liked their play where they said, what if we just all fight mid and we see what happens? Because then worst case scenario is you lose the round, but you're already down guns, so what? Best
Yeah.
case scenario, you find one of the Hastings guys off rotation, or Hastings doesn't go mid and they decide to go to a site, but one guy strays mid. Maybe you pick up a gun and do something fun.
Yeah, which it's a smart play there, and it obviously didn't work out, but
Oh, yeah.
it's a nice try. Here, Scottsbluff's gonna have gun advantage in this round, but they're full buys against the bonus round. Hopefully seeing it go 6-9, and then it's back to just full buys for both teams. And yeah, just also gonna have some ults on the board soon. Seeing what they do with that. They opted to just use them all during one round last half. I think I'd like to see them more spread out, but I think either way.
Especially when you've got 2 duelists, maybe trying to kind of throw one down and see if you can get some pressure. Especially with Taco Boy, who's looking to do this little early peek here. Get some information. Hastings playing this very slow, which I can't disagree with. 2 duelists on the other side, so you're just trying to look for, hey, are they going to try to peek out and get some early aggression?
That
Good looks
trap
on
mid,
mid.
kind of gave him a little bit of information. See him react to that.
Again, on the side of Hastings, they have a partial buy here for the most part, full buy on the side of Scottsbluff. So looking again to play these short angles. Taco Boy takes some damage here. Spike trying to throw some shots into the box. A lot of people going to get caught by that. Nas Doggo in a bit of a pickle here. Gotta get out. And that was it. Metro Poopin and Inquisitor
One
James
enemy
finding
remaining.
2.
Spike down B.
Metro Poopin finds a third. MJ
30
now.
seconds left.
It was a really good crossfire by these 2. And there we go. Taco Boy finding nice Doggo there in the end. So there we go. 6-9 as we go into this next round.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are going to be a little bit shy of a full buy for everybody. A little bit of light shields, but I think mostly this should be normal, so we'll see. I think I liked that slow push on them last time. They just quite didn't have the guns, resources, whatever, but
works.
I think that worked better for them in the long run.
Trap destroyed.
I agree with that. Looking for a bit of action here is Spike as they get the orb and get out. Again, feeding Taco Boy a little bit, but that's going to be...
standing. Spike
Bride,
down,
Bean, and
B.
Metro are just having a heyday over here on this site. Now here goes the rest of the gang as they have to go find Spike. Ooh, Spike finds James. He's going to know Metro's over here in this corner, but Metro knows where he's at as well, so... Oh, there we go. Nicely done. Nice play.
Yeah, we didn't really see what happened on B site, but
Yeah.
kind of seemed like a massacre. I
think it just seemed like they had the high and the low and then got through a smoke just right. Kind of took them out. I'll try and be a little faster with my button pushes. It's been a while since I've had to run camera and cast a Valorant game, so it's kind of me re-remembering all of my instincts. So they know about this early push. This is going to be really clever. If they can get it, they do actually get the kill. So good opportunity for a rifle going over to Hastings and taking out one of the aggressive pushers from Scottsbluff. So
Bring them down.
again, actually, there is so much value being gained by MJ. Now they do both get blinded on the backside here, but right now Hastings still having issues getting onto
Spike
site.
down
Inquisitor
A.
James finds one, MJ
Last
finds
player
another one.
standing.
Spike goes down, and so does Toaster. A very well defended round on the side of Scottsbluff.
Trust me.
Yeah, good
they will
position
make
from
mistakes.
MJ there. I mean,
When
you
they
said it
do,
during the round. His
take
util
advantage.
usage, just throwing those flashes up for Taco Boy, and I mean those stuns when they're pushing, it makes it just really difficult on the side of Hastings to get anything done.
And I
That's
mean,
a good
it's
spot.
it's not like it's impossible to get out of that. It's
Teleport's ready.
definitely you can try and bait it out. You can try and think about, hey, what are the main lanes that a Brim wants to, or sorry, a Breach wants to really lay it down. a little more caution out of Taco Boy this round, as the last time he went flying around that corner, he did get slapped in the face for it. So he does have his ult though, so it doesn't matter this time.
I do really like this defensive setup from Scottsbluff here. With that op on B, they can kind of just like funnel everything towards A.
Good util usage by Hastings here, and they are opting to try and rotate. However, well, it kind of has brought over some more people. The Jet is just kind of hanging out back here. Not really going to care. Metro is holding a good spot here, and again, like you said, Fried is holding this long, which now he's looking short. He's waiting for Metro to get back. And Hastings going on the kind of the double back. This is a very good angle for
30 seconds left.
Inquisitor James. And a really great
Spike down
line
A.
there. Whoopsie daisy. But a nice double kill. Can they find the third person on site here? Taco Boy. A bad nade there leads to this kind of slowing down a little
10
bit.
seconds
But
left.
this is a great back.
Spike down
Oh my
A.
goodness, what a flank here. Can they
Last
get it
player
done though?
standing. One enemy
They know
remaining.
where he is. I was like, do they not know where he's at? And he's like, was just back in their spawn. Nicely played round
Match
from
point.
Hastings
Let's
to
end
try
this.
and get back onto that A site, but
Just a little bit of indecisiveness, I think, is what it was. Because they had numbers.
They had
They
numbers,
had good position.
so they took out two, and they had to know there was two more on the B site. And by had to know, I mean, you got to think one person's at least touching B. You don't know where the Jet's at, but you've just taken out 3 right there, or 2 right there in the middle. You know where Neon is, and they didn't. The nade was a bit of a misstep there, so they couldn't get onto site after the nade blocking them off. So I get that. A great flank. They could have just let the flank from Mastrix happen, and then made it a 2v3. So slowed it down after they let the Neon get off site, and then just go, hey, we know that we've got a flank coming through. Let's see if that gives us any value. It did, and then it could have been a really great way to either totally rotate to B site, because you know that the Jet and the Neon are there, or try and find the Jet and the Neon out and get a good crossfire on them.
Yeah, I think some of that, though, you just have to kind of pick what you're going to do, because you still do have to get to the site, in time to, either kill all of them or get that spike planted.
So this is the final, this is the first match point round for the side of, oh my goodness, this is going to be a heck of a push. Get it. Does get it. Taco Boy finds the first shot, so Scottsbluff is looking for the final round here. This would be the winning round for them. They got the first opening frag here. Moving on to site is Hastings. So opportunity for them. We'll see if Nice Doggo hears this rotation. He's got to. He needs to, stay the heck out of this. Nicely done there. Nice Doggo gets 1 kill, but Taco Boy on a bit of a rampage. Pride gets 1. It's going to be a 4v1. Taco Boy with the defuse. That is going to be Scottsbluff taking the win.
I've tried explosions. Not the fan.
Defenders
Overall,
win.
really well-played game by both sides.
Oh, yeah. I think there was a lot of great moments. Your insight before with saying, hey, Scottsbluff just took 2 duelists and went on the attack. And just absolutely, that was their plan. Get ahead on attack, and then use the abilities of those 2 players to try and maintain and then win on the defensive side. Both Taco Boy and Metro Poopin being on the top of the leaderboard kind of goes, yep, that's exactly what happened. So they did a good job of it. And on the other side, I mean, Hastings did their best to kind of keep the game slower and try to get those openings, but I think that it just kind of unfortunately went over to Scottsbluff with that early lead. So,
Yeah.
but
So now Scottsbluff is headed to the championship match. Which it looks like that game is done.
Yep, the other game is done. I do not know who won yet between Gretna and Gretna East, so we'll have that information later. But the next match for first place will be, I believe, on our stream here for Doane Esports. So we'll be right back in a bit with the next match. All right, everybody, welcome back. It is time for our Division 1 finals. Super excited here for Scottsbluff versus Gretna. And we do have a bit of a tech issue off rip here, so it wouldn't be an esports tournament without some sort of tech-related issue. But both of these teams are 7-1 on the season. I believe Gretna's only loss was to Gretna East, if I heard that right.
I do think that's true.
Okay. And then I don't know who Scottsbluff lost to regular season, but either way, we're going to get things going here. So Haven is going to be the choice map for this finals championship round, and I'm kind of excited. I haven't seen Haven in a while, and so, though to be honest, I guess I haven't seen Valorant in a while either. So, either way, it was fun to see the changes on the previous map, so kind of excited to see what we got going on here on Haven. But real quick, we'll go through the rosters. So on the side of Gretna, we've got Rez, Unknown Gamer, United Under One, Mad Gamer, and George. And of course, returning to the stream is Scottsbluff, Taco Boy, Fried Fiend, Inquisitor James, MJ, and Metro Poopins. So again, we've got a double duelist setup on the side of
Looks like we have some disconnections.
Scottsbluff,
instead
yeah.
of Scottsbluff.
Yeah,
So we'll
everybody's
get that
disconnected
match
on that side.
paused.
Yep, so we'll have a quick tech pause here as they get.
Peeking over, it looks like they got sent back to the lobby.
Oh, fun! You love to see it. So we'll be right back here in just a minute as we wait to see what the disconnect issue is.
Is it on this?
1. That's going to be Metro Poopin going down. Means that this A site is open. Taco Boy falls. Now, Inquisitor able to find 2 back. We go back to an even 3-3. MJ and the rest of the gang here on this C site. Holding it down. Inquisitor is going to try and gain some space here. Nicely done. Inquisitor gets the kill. 2v1. Rez on the backside of this site. Ooh, nice clip there. Well done through the wall is MJ finding the next round. So right now, Scottsbluff on a nice little tear, 3-1.
I mean, if we learned anything from the last match about Scottsbluff is their attack half is really good. Their just aggression on that is they take the site really good. Yeah.
Yeah, they had great aggression there. And I mean, even though they lost 2 guys kind of early, they got back that even 3v3 situation they wanted. The Clove being very aggressive on that push back down C long really saved the fact that the jet from Gretna was on her way. Inquisitor James absolutely finding the first opening there against Mad Gamer. Nicely done. Onto site they go. Nicely done. Again, Taco Boy finding Georgie. And now the rest. Rays does get a kill there, but that is going to be Inquisitor James trying to get back up. Inquisitor James needs to find a kill here really quick to stay alive. Taco Boy finds a kill. And there it, oh my goodness, there it is. Metro Poopin finding Unknown Gamer. So the only one they lose is the Clove in that entire round, but well done.
And yeah, well played again. Just taking that site and then the post plant with it.
Sort of identifying the save round to, you know, tough to be in a 1-3 situation because, yeah, you've got the save round on the side of Gretna. And with that, they took advantage of it, were able to push through, and nicely done. See what Scottsbluff can continue to do on this attacking side. And like you said, they are being very aggressive, and they are being very, I'll just say, punishing any way they can. Metro Poopin taking A long here.
They kind of showed some early presence C, and now they're just fast rotating. From Scottsbluff is really good. It's really hard to beat that, especially when that Sova gets back and he has his ult. Even if they break through, he can still just get him off the spike. But Gretna calls a timeout here, so.
Yeah, gonna have to call that timeout. That was a full buy round from Gretna, and to lose it in that fashion is kind of the, that calls for a timeout because you need something to kind of like say, hey, we got to refocus here. We got to figure out what we're trying to do on the trying to like stop the aggression from Scottsbluff, and then to turn that post plant situation into I guess a better fight, I would say. As you're saying,
Yeah.
you know, the post plant from Scottsbluff is really strong. Their aggression is really strong with the dual, with both of their dualists. That's why I couldn't find the second word there for a second.
Yeah.
So yeah, their aggression onto site, their post plant. So yeah, Gretna has to kind of go, how do we stop one of those two? You know, they should have a really good site presence with a KJ and a Brim. As far as like trying to smoke off Scottsbluff more and catch them through the smokes, especially with double duelists. But let's see what happens.
Go, go, go. Work good.
It's C time.
Shocking.
I mean, just look at that. He just throws up his wall and gets on there.
And they know this Brim is in that smoke.
Go, go.
Gotta know this KJ's here too. They do find her. This is an ult coming through from Taco Boy. He's gonna try and negate the entire ult from the other side.
Running low.
Fried Fiend does get taken out, and here's post-plant opportunity for Scottsbluff. A really good plant. They've got the Sova in the back. They've got Taco Boy. Good blind, and that's a double kill out of the side of Gretna. Nicely done, as Gretna able to defend site there.
And yeah, good retake from them. Especially on that little bit of a save round, too.
That was impressive.
Yeah. Crucial round to win.
Because again, Scottsbluff got on site early. The fact they didn't kill the Brimstone really helped to slow it down for Gretna. Then getting the catch onto, I believe it was well, I guess they kind of got caught initially, but then the retake just was very well done. They didn't lose anybody immediately on the site take, which is what we were kind of saying before. How do you not lose somebody on the site take and stop one of the advantages from the side of Scottsbluff? Good escapes there from Scottsbluff.
Shortcut. Shocking.
See what Taco Boy gets done here. Does he see the guy on the back of site here? He does. Inquisitor James finding United under one, now getting the site planted here. Unknown Gamer in the back there with the Odin. It's just going to be the Odin spray through all of this. Nice blind, however, Fried does get the kill. Everybody hides, and it's just a bit of a it's a bit of a massacre here as they all just got cornered into the back of site. C-Link being the just grave site for everybody there. I hate Odins. Can I say that? Is that an acceptable thing to say?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, a little annoying, but it's competitive. It's how you win.
It is. And I do think they're a lot of fun. I do think they have some great uses. This is a good map for it, especially if you think they're going A lobby and you sit somebody A link and just spray through the wall there. There's a couple good points for it.
I mean, that's the thing with this game. All the walls are paper thin. You can shoot through almost anything.
Right here.
But yeah, so when both teams had Odins here for this C-Link attack, it literally was just going to become all right, this is the death zone. What are you going to do about it? Unfortunately for Gretna, they decided they wanted to try to walk through it. So, Taco Boy finding Georgie there. Again, kind of catching somebody out. That's what this Scottsbluff team is really good at. If they see somebody caught out, having either the Jet or the Neon to just get onto site very quickly, this peak is going to be just absolutely incredible. Metro Poopin with the double there. That was a huge, huge peak there. Spike has been planted. Inquisitor James laying down the cover fire. This Taco Boy is moving on the backside. Metro Poopin is here. Takes the pistol. United under
Gets
one.
taken out.
Does get the kill. has the ultimate, but with no backup, really no reason to use it, and nobody really low on the other side, so not a huge reason to do anything here. Just maybe try and catch somebody else as they're buddy out the door and call it around. And that's about what they did there in the previous one. Now again, they are going aggressive on to Pride here. Going aggressive up mid, that's a good call. Giving up A site, but again, they're on a save. They have to kind of push something.
They dealt some damage. Didn't quite get a kill, but it doesn't look like they got damaged.
That's good. That's good. That's what I would think is a good trade in this situation. Now, they are all stacked up here. It's a bit of an issue against some bigger, better guns.
They might not know Taco Boy's there.
They're not going to know about Taco Boy being there. They get two, but then again, you have the Odin just coming from the backside here. United under one, gets taken out. And there it is again, MJ finding the kill.
I mean, good attempt from Gretna there.
Well, and you have to do something, right? You can't just go, well, we're going to play it like we did before. If you're down, you know, in that case, it was 2-7. You have to come up with a plan, and you got to try to execute on it. And again, they found some damage. Had they found the kill onto Fried, that would have been a much different round. I think they didn't quite push as far as I wanted them to. They didn't, if I can show it real quick, they did not pop out of window. Now, he was looking that way, but if you pop out of window and push where you knew he was, you give yourself more of a chance. And right there, that's Mad Gamer getting taken down by MJ. Take a look here and see what Taco Boy's doing. He's on a fast rotate here. Metro Poopin looking for this A site. Doesn't see anybody right now. See if he finds this. Ooh, no. Rez finds a kill here. Now they are going to try and open up onto this site. Ooh, Rez finds another one. Taco Boy is down. This is a big opportunity now. Inquisitor James gets one, gets two. This double Odin is just an absolute nuisance. Nicely done. Can he get the last one? He can. Huge. Now it's a 1v1. A 4K for Rez right now. Oh, he just is shy of finding the ace.
Last round.
I mean, well played by him. That was a really good effort from him.
Absolutely. He was in just the right spot that they didn't, you know, shoot him out through the smoke.
A gift.
Then he catches him off guard just a little bit. The flank on the backside was the only thing that was just unfortunate for Gretna there, but huge attempt by Rez to try and pull back in that round.
That's not ready.
Especially against the double Odin, which, you know, had great crossfire there once they actually get set up on A. It's such a pain in the butt to take it back.
Oh, yeah, it's almost impossible to take Link once they get on that with their Odins.
There.
Bit of a rotation now coming through from the side of Scottsbluff. They're going to go on to C here quick. And Unknown Gamer does actually get the kill there. I'm switching to the wrong person each time here. Ooh, and Inquisitor James goes down. Georgie could be in some trouble there, but Poopin does find him. Fried gets a kill as they've now just suddenly brought it back to even. Ooh, but that's going to be another trade again here.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness, and more Poopin. Metro looking for the kill. Can he get it? No, he cannot. 1v1 situation here. MJ gets the kill.
That flank from Metro Poopin there really just secured that round.
It did.
I mean, yeah.
Getting the kill and then just being the distraction on the backside there.
Switching sides here. We'll see what Gretna can get done. I mean, Scottsbluff's team is really attack-sided, I'd say.
But as we saw in the previous one, I mean, the previous one wasn't a 10-2. You know, it was a 4-8.
Yeah.
And yet they just had enough. They lost the pistol round. They lose the second round. And
Then
still
they won
end up
the
winning.
rest, yeah.
So it's like right now, if you're Scottsbluff, you're going, okay, well, I mean, we don't want to lose a pistol round. You don't want to lose, kind of a nice even round like this. But they did in the previous game.
Looks like they might be having some sort of difficulty because they did pause the match.
Okay. Discord issue, so we actually are still technically in the bye phase by a second. But everybody's just gonna sit tight for now. Not walk anywhere. We'll see if this Discord issue gets figured out. And get right back into it.
Yep, just give them a minute or two.
Take a quick look at our scores across the board here on the side of Gretna. Unknown Gamer right now, top frag for them, 10 kills. A bit of an unfortunate thing here is he's the only one with double digits. And on the side of Scottsbluff, their lowest player has got 7 kills.
I mean, I think that's the thing with some of these team games, the way that the leaderboard works, right? You can have a good player and your top frag have a lot of kills and still lose the game.
Oh, yeah.
I think the thing that truly decides which team's going to get things done is whoever's bottom frags are doing better.
And yeah, I mean, if you're talking Scottsbluff too, they're
Find the weakest link. Kick him in the shin.
there we go. They're just resetting the round here. But yeah, so Scottsbluff's, bottom frags are what, 7 kills to 7 and 7, 10 and 3, 11 and 9.
And MJ's only died 3 times.
That is actually crazy.
That's a feat.
Yeah. And that's really good to see as a, as your Sova player, the guy that's supposed to be kind of hanging out back a little further, getting the information and then holding back. He's still getting kills, 10 and 3. And yet he's also not dying very quickly. And then your top frags, your 2 guys going in a lot, Metro and Taco, are both positive on their KD. On the other side, you've got Mad Gamer, who has currently 6 and 10. So a negative KD for their duelist. So here we go. Round to start. Nicely done there. Inquisitor is popped.
Where are
So now Gretna has an opportunity to move on to site here. Now Georgie is going to get caught out in that stun, but Plant is going to go through on the backside now. Ooh, I did not get to see. I didn't even get to switch over. Metro, though, finds 2 kills on the backside there, and Fried Fiend gets another one. So now Fried Fiend here on this shot. Can he get it? Taco Boy finds the kill. MJ and Taco Boy in a 2v1 situation. They know where the guy from Gretna is. Just kind of gave himself away there again. Did the plant go down? No, it did not. So he actually has to go get the spike.
last player standing?
Oh my god.
Unknown Gamer with the clutch.
Huge clutch there. And they did get, yeah, he had to plant it at the end, so. Nicely done. Pistol round there going over to Gretna, so. As you were saying before, there's a couple that can be given by Scottsbluff here, but
Yeah, Scottsbluff having that pistol round. I mean, just sticking with the pistols.
Right here.
Obviously going to try to do a more all-together push. If they kind of gambled, kind of got it wrong.
yeah, and that happens. You gotta take a risk somewhere, and it's gonna be just throwing everybody all on one site. We'll see here if they're
Spike
able
planted.
to. I mean, really, all they want to do, unfortunate, is they just want to get 1 kill, right? They want to get a kill or 2. Try to make this not a flawless round. They do find a couple there,
Remaining.
but it is still just going to be a nicely pulled 2 round here, and Pride goes down.
Did
Finding
still
the
get
jet.
one, so
Yeah, got one.
I mean,
Mission success.
try to make your next round a little easier. Looks like James changed his mind. He was hovering in Odin there for a little bit.
I know. I was wondering whether they'd go the Odin here on defense. Again, this is a really good Odin map with just the, as you were saying, paper thin walls that exist everywhere here.
Gotta go.
You can really lock down an entire lane. You know, on C, it's like, oh yeah, get the op and hold down this lane, or take an Odin to A and just hold down an entire direction. Pride is gonna back off here.
He saw a couple on that early peak, so
Metro with the flank, failing it. That is gonna give over a rifle to the side of Gretna. So 2 rifles in their hands
Coming
now.
back.
Taco Boy looking for this mid push. The timing could be right on this. If he's got trigger discipline. And he does. Oh my gosh.
oh, Taco.
Oh my gosh! He gets only 1 from that. He
One
could have
enemy
had
remaining.
so much more. Now, they still get the win.
Still get the
But
round.
oh my
Oh.
gosh, Taco is like just staring at all of them, and he essentially got the first one. Spray transfer didn't happen to the second one, and by the time he goes to his third target, they all turn to look at him. That could have been so much
I mean,
nastier.
yeah, that was great trigger discipline.
It was.
just-
Props to that trigger discipline. It was very good. It's just the after trigger action was
Teleport's ready.
just a little awry.
and you could tell that was well communicated with his team, though.
Yes, yes.
So that's also just a really great thing to see. I mean,
Oh, the initial hit there. Georgie
I've got
finding
your
the kill
trail.
onto Fried, and that actually is going to unlock the rest of this there. Oh, but Taco Boy through the smoke finds 2. And he's just, I mean, he's spraying and praying, but by golly, prayers are being answered here right now. Oh, prayers are being answered left, right, and center as he now is looking with the ultimate. He finds, oh, Inquisitor James taking away the last 2 kills there, but
Match point.
match point.
I mean, yeah, Taco just kind of locking down that site there.
Oh my goodness.
Gretna calls
Getting
a
the
timeout.
spray
I mean,
was just like, okay, he gets the first one with the spray. Oh, that's unfortunate. Then he gets a second one.
getting 2 through that smoke is kind of crazy.
Yes. I don't know what else to say to that. That's all you can really think about is like, yeah, if he doesn't get those, he doesn't lock down that site and stop them completely. And then they try to push, and he just gets the head
Just
tap.
flicks on the Jet's head. Just dead.
Gone. I would have
4 to
liked to have seen
12.
him get the ace with that ultimate that he pops there. But Inquisitor James coming in for the securing of the round.
4 to 12. Gretna has a timeout here. Scottsbluff just needs 1 round.
And Gretna,
Yeah.
they're not going to have a good buy. It's going to be 2 of their guys with rifles. Everybody full shields. Yeah, you got to think about now you got to think about where you can go that's going to get you the most value.
Need a drop.
And I mean, we'll see what happens here. Fried gonna hold a different angle this time. They kind of know where he's at from before. Oh, he fails that, but he can't really do anything now. He might be kind of stuck in a corner here. They will get him out. Inquisitor James has his back. Metro moving up, and it actually does look like Gretna is just gonna wait for them to kind of look aggressive here.
I think Gretna would love to try to get another gun before pushing.
I mean, just Rez here looking long, Holding on to this. They slowly are working their way towards the B site. A huge shot from Georgie onto Inquisitor James might help open this up a little bit. Georgie and the rest of the gang moving forward. They got to find an Odin on this back of this site. It finds them, but that is a nice trade. MJ going down. United under 1 finds the kill.
Alarm bot.
Putting down an alarm bot. It will get seen kind of immediately here, and it
Placing swarm grenade.
will be Fiend. Oh, no, it won't get seen. He knows about the grenade. There is a big flank coming through, but Metro Poopin taken out, so no flank to happen now from Scottsbluff. They know about the one in garage. They know about one back site. I don't know if they know if he's in the smoke right there. But right now, Gretna with the best chance they got. Taco Boy gets one. Oh, what a shot from Mad Gamer there. And the last member of Gretna is, or sorry, from Scottsbluff is just going to run and save here. What does he even have? Yeah, he's just got a Vandal on him right now. Maybe find anybody, but that was a very well done round out of Gretna.
Yeah, just getting that first kill
That first kill was huge.
on B and then just executing on that, speeding up. Really good round. I mean, they just have to do it 7 more times now.
seven more times. That's all we need.
It's definitely
trade.
possible, though. I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it happen before.
And this is a great map for attacking because you have 3 different options. You just have to catch one of them. They have to play slow like they did before and force Scottsbluff, who has the double duelist, to do something a little aggressive. And they have the opportunities. I mean, you got Metro, who's sitting here in a very aggressive spot. Fried is now in an aggressive spot. You know, looking for anyone else here who's kind of
Take flight.
looking around. You got MJ, who's now going to try and find some information. Again, playing slow is Gretna. It worked for him in the last round. But they're going to have to now check some corners that they might not think about. That's the only scary thing that I can think of right now. Fried's in a good spot. Metro was not found in that spot last round, so well done.
My ult is ready.
Unknown Gamer takes out MJ, which is big. That's another mid catch like they did last time. Now, this is aggressive by Fried, by the way. We'll come back to him in just a minute. Pushing onto B is the rest of the gang. Nice ultimate coming through. Gonna try and push them all completely off site. Georgie is planting, and the post-plant action will happen. Plant is down. Gretna looking for more. Georgie and United under 1 get taken out, though, by Taco Boy, who's just spraying through these smokes and finding the right angle. Taco Boy taken out. Unknown Gamer finds 3 now. 2v2 with some very low members.
Limited time on that spike.
Last player standing.
Fried
Last
finds
player
1.
standing.
That's Ray's finding another. Taco Boy gets it, though, and with enough time to defuse. The 3K from Taco Boy means
You're welcome.
that Scottsbluff
Defenders win.
is your state championships for Division 1 Valorant.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Very well played by, I mean, both teams, but Scottsbluff played that really well.
Scottsbluff just taking away the entire first half, right? Like, first half is just Scottsbluff.
Oh, completely.
All the way through. I loved, though, like the last 3 rounds of this match where you were kind of going, all right, maybe Gretna has figured out we have to change our strategy.
After that timeout, you could tell they just adapted.
Yes.
And they kind of figured out if they could have had that done a little bit sooner, I think it could have been a closer game.
Round 17 was the hey, here's the opportunity, maybe it'll work, and then it did. Round 18 started really well for them, getting on site, but again, just the angles and the way that Scottsbluff then surrounded that site immediately. You saw it from, I talked right there. I was like, hey, here's Fried on an aggressive push. We'll talk more about him in a minute. And then Metro was also on the Taco Boy came from the other side, or it was either him or Metro. So both of them are immediately mid. There's no opportunity for Gretna to get off-site mid because that's shut down. They can't go towards A site. You can't go towards C site because those are locked down. They're just stuck on B. And so the crossfire through that is what made those next 2 kills come through, where it's like, hey, there's probably somebody here, probably someone here, shoot through the smokes. Boom, 2 kills off rip. So just really well done from Scottsbluff. I think Gretna had a great chance to slow it down and come back, and they did a good job in their timeout of talking through that. But again, you got to give Scottsbluff the credit of congrats. State championship for them. 13-5, very well done, very dominant first half, and then just locking it down in the second.
Yeah, for sure.
So
congratulations to them.
Absolutely.
We're going to go to a break, and we'll be back.
Yep, we'll go to a break, and then I think they'll be doing awards on probably the main channel, I would assume. So.
I'd assume, yeah, the NSCSA Twitch.
Yep, there we are. All right. Thank you, everybody.